Friends, what is up? Thank you for watching my video. A few months ago I made a travel vlog when I went to Nauru. That was insane. That magic literally took me from one country to another, and it's happened again, but fortunately this time to another place and even further. I've gone to Mumbai, India, so I want to document it. Let's go. I can see from the plane already that India is a totally different planet. So we get out of the airport and I'm looking around and it's just overwhelming. The smells are different, you know, what you're seeing is different, it's very fast paced. But luckily we had a driver that was there ready to pick us up. And driving from the airport to the hotel is very dramatic, because when you're driving, there's cars everywhere, everyone's beeping at one another. But then you get to this 5-star hotel and it is amazing. Demolishes hotels here in Australia. This and the staff are amazing as well. Customer service in India is at an all-time high compared to anything I've witnessed here. So the hotel is amazing, but then you go outside and it's just hectic and crazy, and you know, and that's to be expected because the population in India is huge. So now we're in this hotel in India, and there's amazing amenities there, right? There's a swimming pool, there's a spa, there is a gym, but who's going to use the gym on a work holiday? So I was actually only booked to go to India 2 weeks beforehand, and it was only finalized 1 week before I was meant to leave. So that does something to your psyche. But we get there, and the day of the event, I walk in the event room, and they're literally building the stage, like with hammer and nails. They're building this stage. There was even a guy with his shoe off to hold a plank of wood on the ground. His foot is here, his other hand is here, and he's sawing this piece of wood that's gonna hold up a frame later. So they're literally building it. We do our sound tech, we do all our testing, everything's good. They even play my show reel in the background before I come on. And you know, my friends told me, just be aware that in India, it's always gonna throw you a curveball. And a curveball it did throw. I won't go into it too much because it's the client's event and everything went amazingly, but there was a second there where I wasn't sure if I was going to get to do my show. And then after the event, we even got to get everyone together and do some close-up magic just at a banquet table, just super raw, you know, just people crowding around. And there were some top VIP people there too. It was great that I had no idea who the people were there, otherwise I would get nervous, you know, that I had the CEO of Samsung next to me. And it's great to see that in India they love magic and they treat it with such respect as well. And they're very intelligent and they watch very closely as well. I think it has something to do with English, even though they speak English very, very well, because it's not their first language, it actually forces them to concentrate more on what I'm saying and what I'm performing, so therefore they're actually more engaged. I found that to be really, really fascinating. So after the event, we took 2 personal days to stick around in India to go check out the actual India itself. So we venture out about an hour in an Uber. Uber is very efficient over there, by the way. They're great customer service, and it's also very affordable. It's almost free. So we get to the sort of main touristy parts in Mumbai. One of the first things we check out is the Gateway of India. And this is something it's such a massive monument, and it was built in 1911, over 100 years ago, to commemorate the landing of King George V and Queen Mary. So, you know, it was only fitting that I go there and not just take a photo, but get carried away and start doing magic for people there. So I started doing close-up magic, and I had to stop after like 2 minutes because the crowd was getting pretty insane, but that just means they're enjoying it. So I was enjoying it and it was great. We could have gone crazy, but I didn't want to draw too much attention to us because we were already getting attention. And being foreigners, people wanted to get our photos and for me to hold babies to get photos with, and it was getting strange, but I enjoyed and I appreciated them welcoming us. Went to McDonald's because I had to try their local cuisine. Over here we have our Big Macs with standard beef, Big Mac sauce, but in India they don't eat beef. Their main meat is chicken. So they, instead of the Big Mac, they have the Maharaja Mac, which let me tell you is very deceiving because it's very spicy. Even though it looks like a Big Mac, it is definitely very different. And now that I'm home, it already feels surreal. I'm looking back on these photos and I just cannot fathom that these 52 pieces of cardboard and a few other items have literally taken me from this seat in my office to another country to perform magic. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Drop a comment below if you've had an experience in India or any other countries, or you have any feedback in general. And I hope to put up another one of these videos traveling somewhere else very soon.